This show is sponsored by PSE Archery, Millennium Tree Stands, Hunter Safety System, Third Arm, Extreme Archery Products, Axe Broadheads, The Chase Deer Scent, Plot Watcher, and Antler Insanity.
Welcome Reality Hunt Club. As you can see, I had a pretty good day. And I'm so thankful that my buddy Chuck's here to share it with me. This is kind of an amazing story about this deer, and stay tuned and listen. But before we get started, on this same stand, almost this same, I'd say within 40 yards, he shot the biggest buck on the club 5 years ago. Probably about, what day did you shoot him on?
The 11th.
The 11th, and today's the 19th or 18th or something. So anyway, so 5 years ago, and we think this guy's 5 years, we think he's a 5.5. So that year he shot that big 162-inch deer. I'll show you a picture of it right here. This guy was a fawn. So tell me if managing your herd doesn't pay off or what. So so stay tuned and listen to my story. I just got my I just got my composure back. I had to take it offline for a minute. Man, I've been hunting that deer for 2 years. I'm sure I'm gonna have an intro talking about it, but that deer's been playing me big time. I'd be on one side of the club, he'd be on the other side of the club, and I think I got 2 days of two pictures, two events of him when he was actually walking around during the day, and I just thought, you know, I hunted him all hard last year. We think he's a 5-year-old. Some of us think he's a 5-year-old. Some of us think he's a 4-year-old. That's why we called him Dispute. But anyway, I hunted him hard last year and I had no luck. And I just started hunting him this year, and you know, when you hunt a buck like that and the grind just gets you, it gets tough. It gets really, really tough, especially in these photos. And so let's go look at him. Stay tuned. Alright guys, last couple weeks we haven't been putting too many videos out on the Hunt 365 network. One reason is been hunting this guy. Now this is a Dispute, and he got his name because last year we were hunting him. Some of us thought he was a 3-year-old, and I thought he was a 4.5-year-old. And so I hunted him hard, as you can see some of these photos I'm showing you right now. And he was a nice buck last year. But I was all mad. I hunted him 20-25 times and I could just never see him. Well, the good thing about not getting him last year is he got an opportunity to get him this year. He showed up on camera opening weekend of gun season. Hadn't seen him before that. And so I started hunting him. And I had some cameras around, and he seemed to be a big roamer this year. He's roamed a lot further around. And all the pictures were at night. There's only a couple pictures during the day, as I'm showing you right here. And I'll show you his range in this right now too. So I'd be hunting on one side of the club. He'd be hunting on the other side. He'd be at the other side of the club. Even one morning, my dad dropped me off. He was standing in this field, and you can see, look at this picture here. You can see me and my dad drive by in the truck, and he's standing there at a corn pile in the middle of this field, watching us drive by as I'm going to hunt him. So it just felt like this buck had been taunting me for the last 2 years. I said something to Chuck about him being nocturnal and all this, and I didn't think I was going to get him. I've never killed a big buck like this on our club or anything like that. I don't know what he's going to score. I'm going to have Frog score him, and we'll put him up. I'll put that up on the screen right now. So anyway, I put my dad and my son in this stand, and they were sitting in the stand wrong, which I told them, I should have told them how to sit in there, and they weren't looking down this lane. And he came out, and by the time they figured out he was a shooter, he got by him. And I was really mad because I wanted my son to shoot him. I wanted somebody to shoot him because I've been hunting him quite a long time, since first weekend of gun season. I think I got 28, 29 days of hunting this deer right here, not including the 20-something days last year. And when you hunt a deer like that, it becomes a grind. And especially when you see photos of him looking at you when you're driving by, or you see pictures of him an hour before, or stuff like that, it just gets tough. And anyway, he came out. I don't have much video. I saw a buck come out this morning. It was dark. It's full moon, so you can see a little bit earlier this morning, and I could see just massive body. As you can see in these photos, he's got a massive body. And I honestly thought about just ground checking him because it's been one of those years, but I didn't do it. And I was a little frustrated, a little down. And then about a little after 8 o'clock, he came out, and all I could see was his rear end. And so I pushed the camera button, as you can see right now in the video. And he looked like he was going to go to the left of this lane, but somehow he turned and went back to the right, and he was walking, and I shot him, knocked him down. And a big buck like this, he was still moving. I shot him again because all those times in the stand, I didn't really want to track him. So not really good time to zoom in the video, but when you hunt a buck this long and you're self-filming yourself, you don't want to take a chance. I'm really mad at my dad and my son, or really mad at myself, because I really wanted somebody to shoot this deer. I don't want him to get run over by a car. I don't want a neighbor to get him. I just really want somebody to shoot this deer. And luckily it was me. And I am so happy. He is going on the wall. Now he busted up his brow tine here, and he busted up his brow tine here, but all the other points seem to be intact. So Frog, a Frog Taxidermy Adventures, I'm gonna have him try to fix those brow tines. We'll get a score on him. I tell you what, guys, it's tough. I want to thank my wife and my kids. I've been obsessed with this deer. I hate getting obsessed with a named deer. And I've been hunting a lot. I come up here, expect to be up here another week. It's tough. I've got a job. I work 4 hours during the day, and I work 4 hours at night when I get through hunting. So I don't get a lot of sleep. So those days get long and rough. And it's tough on my family and my kids. And I want to thank my wife for letting me do this. I told her once I killed him, I was coming home. So I'm coming home, baby. I want to thank my dad for his support. He told me to hang in there. I want to thank Chuck Campbell. Chuck give me, he picks on me, tries to keep it light, and I appreciate him hanging in there. I can be very moody and very frustrating. He hasn't had a lot of time to hunt up here this year, and without him, wouldn't have this club, wouldn't have Reality Hunt Club or none of this. I want to thank him. I want to thank all the guys of the hunting club, especially you guys that have put the time in and started helping us this year, and it was really made a difference. And I'm pulling for them to get some bucks. So anyway, I'm going on and on about it. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. So anyway, we got some more video coming. Hopefully we'll get some more deer, and we got some more of these running around. I got guys on them trying to kill them, so maybe we'll get lucky. So thanks for watching Reality Hunt Club, and stay tuned for more webisodes.
If you like this show, watch our other shows at hunt365.tv. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the button on the screen, or connect with us and receive notices of all our new episodes by liking our Facebook page.